Are you sure this is such a great idea? You know, live broadcast? There's a warrant out for Rick's arrest, right?
Since when?
Well, since the commissioner ordered you to issue a warrant, right? You did.
Oh,
right.
Well, actually, I think it slipped my mind. Things have been kind of hectic these last few days.
That happens, but I'm sure that you'll probably get around to it now that you remember it.
I did put it out on APB, and I'm sure that will suffice.
Right.
At least until I can get around to the warrant.
Okay.
The mark of a good TV journalist is to remain objective while reporting a story. This time it's not so easy. The story involves my brother-in-law, Rick Castillo, who's been missing for several days now. Eyewitnesses have seen him, say that he is injured and is in need of medical attention. The last time he was seen was with a blonde woman in a yellow VW microvan on Old Mill Road in Santa Ynez. Now, this is a picture of him, and we need your help in finding him. If you have seen him or you have any information that may lead us to him, we would appreciate if you call Inspector Cruz Castillo at area code 805-555-4325. We thank you very much. This is Eden Castillo reporting live from Santa Ynez.
I saw Eden's broadcast. Rick's alive.
Yes, we think he is, Mama.
But I'm so worried. Eden said he was badly injured.
Well, like I told you, we have reason to believe that he's been wounded. We just don't know how seriously, so I've got to find him and get him to a hospital, and we'll have him checked out.
All right, Cruz. How many times have you been there when he needed you? Huh? I know how many times you've saved him, and I'm not going to worry this time. I know he's going to be all right.
I think he will be. You know, he's very strong, Mama.
Yes, and Rick has a very strong will to live, just like his big brother.
Yeah.
Thank God. Both my sons are safe.
Oh, that's Adriana.
Oh, she's hungry.
I'm going to go. Let's go give her something together.
I should my bottle.
Just 5 minutes. Yeah.
Will you wait a second? I'll be up in a second. Hi.
Hi.
What was that about? You're going to go out again?
Oh, yeah, I have to. Did you tell Carmen about Rick?
Yeah, I did. She seems to be okay. Why do you have to go out again?
Oh, the Blue Sky Brigade is going to stage another demonstration at, guess where?
What, one of your father's companies?
Corporate headquarters. I'm on my way there now.
Lord.
Do you want to come with me?
No, I hope I'm not needed there tonight. I'd like to stick close to the phone in case somebody calls after your broadcast.
Well, I hope you're not needed. Except by me, that is. And I needed you bad.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How long is this assignment supposed to last?
Well, why? You need me to do something for you?
I think I do need you to do something for me.
Well, I think I can get back before you go to sleep.
Oh, then I think you'd better plan on it. No, I want to be notified even if you think it is a crank call. I want every call. Well, we're hoping that Eden's broadcast will reach somebody who can pinpoint where Rick is. Okay. Yeah, I'll be here, thanks. Bye. Yeah,
Hi, I need to speak to Inspector Castillo.
you got him.
Oh, good. They gave me this number at police headquarters. I'm calling because I just saw the TV report on your missing brother.
Yeah. Have you seen him?
Oh, yes. In fact, I know exactly where he is. On TV about your missing brother.
Have you seen him?
Oh, yes. In fact, I know exactly where he is.
Where is that?
I'll give you the address. Do you know Vasquez Canyon near Santa Ynez?
Yeah, more or less, I can find it.
Okay, well, I'm about 2.25 miles past the highway, just down from the main road. It's 1334 Meadow Lane. You can't miss it. There's only one house on the street, and that's me.
All right. Ma'am, what is your name?
Addie. Addie James.
Miss James, is my brother all right?
Please, just hurry up and come here. I'll be waiting.
Did you get all that?
Yeah. Your hunch paid off. You've got the third-party signal tapping into your line. Whoever we're looking for obviously saw Eden's telecast.
I wasn't too thrilled to discover they botched the job and Rick is still alive, assuming he is.
You got the address?
Yeah, since I'm not the only one, we better make damn sure we get there first, pal.
Let's go.
Round up the rest of our security people. Tell them to give the police the full cooperation. I don't want any trouble. The last thing we need is an incident that can come back to haunt us on the front page of tomorrow's newspaper. Just try to disperse the crowd and keep the peace and find my son and get him up here to me.
If you're looking for Mason...
Of course I'm looking for Mason. What the hell is going on down here?
Well, things got a little out of hand.
Oh, I figured that one out myself. The security said there's some kind of altercation?
Several of the more ardent Blues members chained themselves to the fence and, wouldn't move until Mason decided to scrap his plans for the Capital Oasis.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's very exciting. And I trust you got that all on tape at the 10 o'clock news, right?
Oh, come on, Danny. I just report the stories.
Well, there's not going to be any more stories because I'm going to go down there and straighten things out. Are you coming with me?
Well, I'll drive you.
You drive me? What do you mean you'll drive me? Drive me where?
The police station? Mason had all the protesters arrested.
Oh, that's wonderful. It's getting better and better. Is there any more you have to tell? Or maybe I really don't want to know.
Well, Mason had Julia arrested along with the others.
You see, I told you I really didn't want to know.
Well, Daddy, I mean, he didn't really do any harm. I mean, she really sort of asked for it. They're down at the headquarters, and Mason's there, too, so...
Doing what? Posting bail or pressing charges?
Maybe a little both. You know, if I call Cruz...
Don't, please, we don't have time for that. I'm going down there now. I'm going to straighten this thing out with Mason, or maybe it's too late to straighten it. Move, please. Would you please move?
Do you, want some coffee, a drink of water?
Yeah, water would be nice.
There you go.
Thanks. You're always this solicitous of people that you just shot down?
You can take it.
I'm just wondering why I should have to.
May I say something?
You asking my permission?
I was blowing smoke over there. I mean, not everything I said, but some of it.
That's your way of apologizing?
Hardly. I just thought that maybe there was a more tactful way for me to say to you that I think it would be best for all parties if you and the Blues parted company.
You questioning my dedication?
Dedication is not enough, Julia. We don't want someone who's out to prove something to themselves. I heard you accuse Mason of that, and I think it hits just as close to the bone with you, too.
So you're accusing me of using this cause as a public means to a personal end?
You're free to draw your own conclusions. I mean, the Blues are not going to make a difference if people don't take us seriously and realize that our fight is their fight.
It's mine, too.
No, it's not. Not while you and our chief adversary share the same last name. Like it or not, you will always be there to diffuse whatever heat we can generate. And your sense of self-worth, your need for commitment, your relationship with your husband, those are not the issues here. But they will be as long as you're around. Now, if you ever decide to divorce your husband...
come down to that. If I have certain ideals and certain realities that don't mesh with somebody else's, why is the only alternative that I have to give up one for the other?
I don't make up the rules.
What have you ever had to sacrifice?
Maybe I'll tell you someday, when I get to know you better.
Well, darling, I miraculously managed to convince the officer you assaulted to drop the charges. You're welcome. In fact, the charges have been dropped against all of you. You're free to go home.
Free at last. Free at last. Hail to the corporate hero.
Come along, dear. I'll drive us home.
No, thank you.
Well, Mason, looks like you won the battle.
And I'm going to win the war.
Man, let me tell you something. If he doesn't, I will. If I take over, I crush you right into the ground.
Oh, we'll see about that. Won't we?
Nice touch, Dad. Very subtle.
Here, drink this. It'll really make you feel a lot better.
What is it?
Herb tea.
Oh,
It's okay. It's organic. It's good for you. Oh, that's probably your brother. Who is it?
Inspector Castillo.
Oh, well, I never thought I would be so glad to see pigs in all my life. No offense, though.
Ricky, you okay?
Hey. Hey, what took you so long, big brother?
Michael, why don't you watch the door in case our phone pal decides to put in a personal appearance? You all right, man?
Yeah, just a little stiff. Here, have some tea. It's really good stuff. She just made it. Thanks to Addie here, I'm all right. Isn't she pretty? We're gonna get married after the 60s are over, huh?
Yeah.
Listen, man. Sorry to cause you so much trouble.
Hey, you were no trouble at all, brother. I'm just glad you're in one piece. We'll get you patched up and back on your feet in no time.
Where's Kelly?
You got my message. Good.
Is she all right?
Yes, she is. She's with the doctor right now. And it turns out it's just a mild case of food poisoning. I think she'll be her old self in another day or two.
How'd she get food poisoning?
I have no idea. We were up in Ojai, spending the weekend together, and she must have eaten something that didn't agree with her. So.
Not much of a weekend.
Well, it had its moments. Does that bother you?
I don't know, should it?
I don't know. I'm asking myself the same question.
And what answer do you come up with, Robert?
Well, Eden, I think that's probably something best left to Kelly and myself.
I'm surprised you've gotten away at all, Robert. I mean, I heard about your financial crunch. Thought you'd be spending most of your time working.
Oh, what an interesting segue. What does my financial crunch have to do with any of this?
Just making conversation.
Or maybe making an accusation.
An accusation? You mean like I think you're after Kelly for her money?
Do you think that?
Never really entered my mind, Robert.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. I mean, you've been a lot of things in your life, but a fortune hunter has never been one of them.
Okay, good. I guess I needed to hear you say that.
And why should I have to tell you something that you already know?
Tell me and we'll all know.
So, Kelly, how are you? How are you feeling?
Did I interrupt something here?
No. We were just talking about Robert's financial crunch. I was just about ready to ask him if he wanted our help.
No, we don't need your help, Eden. We're doing just fine, aren't we, Robert?
I don't think this is the time or place to be talking about business. We should concentrate on what's really important, and that is you, getting you well, up and on your feet again. So why don't you just lie down here and get some rest, okay?
Listen, if you need anything, will you call me?
Thanks.
You need to get some sleep. No. No more talk. Okay, what?
that for?
For being so good to me.
Well, get used to it.
It's still really fuzzy on the edges. I know, but can you give me any kind of description of the woman on the train?
Well, she was wearing these dark glasses. I remember that. And this blonde hair that she had. There was definitely something very familiar about her, Cruz, but you know, I can't swear to the fact that I knew her from someplace else. We were talking, and I had a little bit too much to drink. But the next thing I knew, we were standing on a platform at the end of the train, and then we went into this tunnel. Got dark, and that's when I felt this stinging, this burning on the side of my head, which I guess that's where a bullet grazed me.
I found him on the side of the road. No telling how long he'd been there.
You have no idea what this woman was after.
Not a clue.
We have a tape you made where you said you found a $50,000 check from Richards to Jack Sellers. Is there any reason to suspect maybe there's a connection?
Possible.
What else? We need something to help us identify this woman. We have to tie this together somehow. Someone you crossed, maybe? Does that figure into it?
Maybe somebody I crossed. I mean, not bad enough to want to kill me. Oh, I'm sorry, Cruz. I mean, I'm drawing blanks right now. This Madam X could be anybody.
Get company.
Test are they taking? Well, where's she now? What did the doctor say?
The doctor says she's going to be fine. It's just routine.
I half expected to see Barr around here, hovering a little bit, at least.
He was hovering earlier.
Wonderful. Nice to see him so casual he can fit Kelly in between his business deals.
Daddy, he was very solicitous. Let's try not to find reasons to shoot Robert
I don't
down.
have to find reasons. They're pretty obvious.
Daddy, Kelly chose him. We have to learn to live with it.
The hell I do. I don't like the man. I don't trust the man. And Kelly can't convince me otherwise.
And people change.
Not that much. You'd have to be a bloody magician to change that completely. Look, maybe you can talk some sense into your sister.
Oh, Daddy, come on. Me? I can't talk to her about anything, much less Robert. She'd accuse me of interfering in her life, of trying to run things for her, and she'd have a point.
So what are we supposed to do? Sit around and wait for a second time around? The second time for him to break her heart? Is that what we're supposed to do?
I don't know, Daddy. I mean, maybe there's a way of being able to support her without her knowing about... And you know what? Maybe we're just borrowing trouble. What if Robert really has changed and he...
What if he hasn't?
Well, he's not going to hurt Kelly again. If he tries to do that, he's going to have to deal with me first.
Anything?
Not a trace. Yeah.
No. Whoever was here left in a hurry. But not before leaving us this little souvenir.
Is this a phone?
Is it convenient or what? Dial a killer. Saves you having to call directory assistance.
A little too convenient.
So what else is new? Somebody wanted us to find that just the way we found the blonde hair from the wig and Rick's tapes.
All we're pointing towards our mystery woman.
Or away from her.